largest medical center in Ashanti region behind Komfo Anochi Teaching Hospital. We're doing almost every specialty and every aspect of medical care that is supposed to be given to the people of Ghana. Today we've invited a lot of dignitaries here to witness the second Lactation Conference being held by the HopeXchange Medical Center, the first having been held last year. Our facility currently has about 450 staff made up of various categories, obviously the largest number being nurses, doctors, and other paramedics. We have various specialties that I'm sure in course of the program may be mentioned to the staff. As I said, we are just 9 years, but at 9 years, we are working at the pace of a marathon runner. And I believe and hope is that we complement the efforts of the government of Ghana in provision of healthcare. HopeXchange Medical Center is one of the 54 hospitals of the Catholic Health Service Trust. That's the Catholic Medical Mission in Ghana, and a member of the Christian Health Association of Ghana, registered by EFRA and the various regulatory authorities. We are currently in partnership with various organizations, various universities, KNUST, we mentioned, the Christian Health University, various universities in the US, including Yale University and others. And so for programs like this, we find ourselves very privileged to have people of the caliber of the dignitaries that have been invited to grace this occasion. I'm told the municipal chief executive is not only representing himself today, but also the regional minister, who for obvious reasons is not here. And on behalf of the management and staff, I just want to convey our deepest condolences to the government and people of Ghana, and also to the NDC party on the loss of various officers and public officials who lost their lives exactly a week ago, and we sympathize with those. And this is the reason why we think, as a medical center, that emergency medical response is very, very key in Ghana. 22 years ago, when I did my master's degree in health administration, my thesis was on emergency response capacity of teaching hospitals and regional hospitals. And at the time, it was around a day before I presented my thesis that the infamous Accra Stadium disaster occurred. I happened to be the commentator for GTV on the day. And so when I arrived at the panel to defend my thesis, it was a different ballgame altogether. And ever since, things have not changed. Honorable DC, Honorable MP, emergency response in Ghana is a very huge problem. Extremely huge problem. If, God forbid, we have an RT that involves more than 20 people, I doubt how Komfo Anochi can even stand up and be able to respond to some of these issues. And I think it's important. We can respond to emergencies better, not because we have so many facilities, but if you have very good rules. In countries like Sweden, they don't have so many facilities, but they have very, very good rules. So the distance between a facility and a center, let's say of 100 kilometers, takes just less than 30 minutes for patients to receive emergency care. And so without good roads, we can have hospitals located within 2 kilometers of each other, but we could be about 5 hours away in getting care for people who need it. On behalf of my management team, the staff, and everybody, on behalf of the Diocesan Archbishop, who is the owner of the facility, I want to welcome you all to the second Lactation Conference being organized by HopeXchange Medical Center. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Thank you, AD. Please, we'll move on to why we are here. We will invite the lead organizing chair or the local organizing chair of this event to give us the reason why we've gathered here. Please, let's welcome Dr. Emmanuel Ewa.
Good morning. Good morning once again, Nana Hema, Honorable MP, and Honorable MC, Hospital Management, distinguished guests, colleagues, and partners. It is with great honor and excitement that I welcome you to this year's Lactation Conference, held under the inspiring theme, Prioritize Breastfeeding, Creating Sustainable Support Systems. We are gathered here today because we share a common vision, a vision of healthier babies, empowered mothers, and a society that truly supports the natural and irreplaceable gift of breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is more than a feeding choice. It is a public health priority, a social responsibility, and an investment in our future. This conference is not just a platform for discussion, but a catalyst for action. Over the next few days, we will explore how we can build strong and lasting systems that ensure every mother has the knowledge, support, and the environment she needs to breastfeed successfully. Two key initiatives anchor our mission this year as a facility. First, we would want to initiate the establishment of a human milk bank, a life-saving resource that will ensure vulnerable infants, especially those born prematurely or whose mothers cannot breastfeed, have access to safe, screened, and nourishing human milk. The second goal is the creation of a lactation room within our healthcare facility. We want to establish a dedicated, comfortable, and private space where mothers can express and store milk with dignity and convenience, whether they are patients, visitors, or staff. These efforts are steps toward a sustainable system that we want to create. One that values mothers, protects infants, and involves communities, workplaces, and healthcare institutions in making breastfeeding possible for all. As we embark on this journey together, let us remember, the success of breastfeeding is not the mother's responsibility alone. It requires us all, families, health professionals, policymakers, community members, to stand together to prioritize breastfeeding and to create systems that will sustain it for generations to come. Thank you for being here, for your commitment, and for joining hands in this important cause. Let us make these 3 days a turning point in our collective effort to give every child the best possible start in life. Thank you once again.
I think we can do it once more for him. In fact, he deserves it. He deserves it a lot. He has worked tirelessly for what we are witnessing today. Dr. Ewa Nyame Nhyira. We need to introduce the chair for this program. We would invite Mrs. Frida Baini to do that for us. Please, let's welcome her.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Standing on the existing protocols, I'm very honored this morning to introduce the chairperson for this honorable occasion. In fact, I'm very elated. As someone said, who am I to introduce such a personality? Please permit me to read a little profile about the person. I'm starting. Profile of Nana Konama Damfo, the third, paramount queen mother of Mpasaso #1. Nana Konama Damfo, the third, is a prominent figure in Mpasaso #1 traditional area, serving the paramount queen mother. She is deeply respected for her wisdom, compassion, and unwavering commitment to the welfare of her people. Born Gladys Darko on 11 August 1995 to Mr. and Mrs. Darko of Denchemboso in Kumasi. Nana Konama had her basic education at Patient Preparatory School, then continued to Tuasi Senior High School, where she obtained her SSC certificate in the year 2012. Her passion for human life led her to Sunyani Nursing and Midwifery Training College in 2013 and completed in 2016, where she graduated as a nurse. Although a paramount queen mother, Nana has been working as a nurse at Apatrampa Health Center from 2014 till date. Our queen was installed as a paramount queen mother of Mpasaso number 1 on 1st August 2023 after the demise and burial of her grandmother, the then paramount queen mother of Mpasaso number 1. An effective advocate for women and children in her community, our queen often champions initiatives that empower women, improve access to education and health care, and protect children from abuse and exploitation with her strong passion to empower women and children. She therefore came out with Kunama Dampong Foundation in the year 2022 due to her passion for women and children. Nana Kunama also has a community at heart. Her support for community development projects has led to improvements in infrastructure, healthcare, education, and overall living standards of Mpasaso number 1 community. She has played many roles in Ahafwano Southwest District as a government appointee and a subcommittee member on social services for 4 years. She's also a member of the 19-member committee of Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Company. To crown it all, Nana Kunama Dampong III. Please shall we all clap our hands. Nana, here are your people. Please, audience, this is your chairperson. Thank you very much.
Please, can we be seated? I'm very glad. I appreciate it a lot, sis. The profile was a bit detailed. There were some of it I never thought you knew. I didn't want people to know, but you said it all. I think now everybody knows everything about me now. Yeah. Good morning to you all. Honorable SCB, MCE, Prof. Kingsley Nyako, MP for Kwadaso, District Director of Health and keynote speaker, my director, speaker, distinguished dignitaries present, our gracious host, Nana Hema, Medical Center, school presence, colleagues, friends, and ladies and gentlemen. It is with deep humility and great honor that I, Nana Kunama Dampong, Mpasaso number 1 paramount queen mother of Traditional Council. What is it? I am a nurse by profession. I stand before you as a chairperson of this important opening ceremony. I thank the organizers for giving me this privilege to guide our proceedings today. We gather under the compiling theme, prioritizing breastfeeding, creating sustainable support system. This is not just a slogan, it is a call to action, a responsibility, and indeed,
a moral obligation to ensure that every child has the healthiest start in life. As a grandmother, I know that the well-being of a community begins with the well-being of its mothers and children. As I know that the breastfeeding is one of the most cost-effective, natural, and powerful tools we have for promoting infant health and reducing preventable diseases. Breast milk is a natural first immunization. It strengthens not only the child's body, but also the bond between mother and baby. However, we also know that breastfeeding is not always easy. It requires more than just the willingness of a mother. It requires an environment of support from family members, from workers, from health workers, providers, and from community leaders. Sustainable support system means that a mother never has to choose between feeding her child and earning her livelihood, between her health and her dignity. This is where tradition and modern healthcare can unite. In our traditional role as a leader, we can promote community education, remove harmful myths, and encourage husbands, grandmothers, and entire families to stand behind breastfeeding mothers. In our professional health system, we can provide the counseling, privacy, and medical guidance that mothers need. I commend HopeXchange Medical Center for convening this conference, bringing together policymakers, healthcare professionals, community leaders, and development partners. Is exactly how we create the sustainable support system our theme calls for. To the mothers listening today, know that your role is precious for the fathers, elders, and employers. Your encouragement is the unseen force that sustains the mother's commitment to breastfeed. And to my fellow health workers, let us continue to advocate, educate, and protect the rights of mothers and children. In closing, let us remember, when we prioritize breastfeeding, we invest in healthier children, stronger families, and a more resilient nation. It is a gift we can give to the future, one drop of milk at a time. I thank you, and I look forward to a fruitful and inspiring conference. May that say. But I think by the end of this conference, yes, if I know for so no. The may patch in and say, now you see a baby, nay, who baby a flu. Ebi mo say no for so no cry no. A crown no baby a chima no humoja. Ain't no. Ye bompire in him say, ya nurse for a day. You can't say, I'm my nurse in India. Aye. You queer say, I can be bitch. But a manager said HopeXchange a day conference way. A babeche and bibi. Ama ye home bibi, a free. No for so home for so. Any more he say, ye boy, ye ma memoir, o mama no for so. Ye tawo machi, no more say, and whom he say, it was a ye my man for so. Madam was it.
Me pacho ye momu ye ema nana hema. Nana wano kasa, nana etna si na ye wo bi a obeja nana kwan wa sakwan so. Enti me pacho ketefo mama ye ntem nkan. Na ka wase mo beje nana tata ansa na wakasa. now and dance with the legs. See how you come. You can do so. The way you are tapping your feet. I guess you want to come and dance. Thank you so much. Before we move to our fraternal messages, we have some dignitaries that needs to be acknowledged. First on the sheet, I have Professor Cynthia Amenindankwa. She is the head of Department of Pharmacology, Faculty of Medicine, Pharmacy, KNUST. Again, we have Professor Dogway Jocelyn. He is also a professor of child health, KNUST, School of Medicine, and currently at HopeXchange. My boss is also here. He is Dr. Eugene Mate, Pediatric Society of Ghana, Ashanti Chapter Chairperson. Again, we have Nana Kesi in our mess to represent Wama Sehine. Nana, please, you're welcome. Nana Nom, Honorable MCE and Honorable MP, please, we would like to invite partners of this program to give us their fraternal message. PSG first. Please, let's do it for my boss.
Thank you. Thank you, Josephine. And a big appreciation to the organizers of the program. I've been looking forward to this program for a long time. And I must say, my t-shirt from last year has been ironed and folded for 2 weeks. Yeah, but luckily I got a new one to wear today. So thank you very much. Our distinguished chairperson, our special guest of honor, Nananum, management of HopeXchange Medical Center, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to stand on all existing protocols. On behalf of Pediatric Society of Ghana Ashanti Chapter, I extend warm fraternal greetings to all of us gathered here for this important occasion. We are honored to join our partners, HopeXchange Medical Center, in marking the opening ceremony of the second edition of Lactation Conference, which is being held under the theme, Prioritize Breastfeeding, Creating Sustainable Support Systems. We are especially grateful to our distinguished guests present. Your support and commitment to maternal and child health are invaluable, and we say that we really need these in advancing the cause that we seek to champion today. Our vision as Pediatric Society, which I'll summarize as ensure the survival, development, optimal health of every child in Ghana, and our core values being excellence, advocacy, collaboration, integrity, and service, I must say align perfectly with the objectives of this conference, as outlined by the LOC Chair, Dr. Ewa. Breastfeeding is not only a cornerstone to early child survival and nutrition, but it also embodies our collective responsibility to advocate for evidence-based practices, to work across various sectors, and to ensure that there's equity in access to the best start in life for every child. The theme for this year's conference reminds us that promoting breastfeeding goes just beyond health education. It demands that we establish sustainable structures and support systems. We have to make sure that these structures are present in the workplace, in our communities. We hope that our local leaders and traditional leaders would champion this life-saving practice. And I must say that our theme also aligns seamlessly with our society's commitment to ensuring that no mother is left behind without being given the needed resources, guidance, and encouragement that they need to successfully breastfeed. It is our prayer that this gathering will renew our commitment to make breastfeeding the norm, not the exception. Together, we can safeguard the health and future of our children, which is the truest measure of our nation's strength. I wish the organizers, speakers, and participants a fruitful conference, and we look forward to seeing great impact from all the ideas that will be shared at the conference today. Let us continue to push and give every child in Ghana the best start in life. Thank you.
Thank you, boss. From CHAC, we have our Deputy General Manager to read it for us. Please give it to him. He is Mr. Bismarck Entry Donko.
Thank you. Nanache, permit me to stand on existing protocols to read a fraternal message from the Executive Director, CHAC, that is Dr. Peter Yeboah. On behalf of the Christian Health Association of Ghana, CHAC, I extend a warm and heartfelt greeting to each of you gathered at HopeXchange Medical Center Conference Hall, in this case, on the compound, for this important lactation conference. We applaud HopeXchange and the Pediatric Society of Ghana for convening this forum dedicated to learning, advocacy, and the revitalization of efforts surrounding infant nutrition, aptly themed, prioritize breastfeeding, creating sustainable support systems. This resonates profoundly with CHAC's unwavering commitment to holistic, equitable, and life-affirming care, particularly for our most vulnerable infants. Breastfeeding transcends a mere biological function. It represents a sacred connection, a vital public health priority, and a cornerstone of sustainable societal advancement.
It nourishes not only the individual child, but also the very fabric of our future communities. However, we are keenly aware that mothers cannot navigate this journey in isolation. Robust and enduring support systems grounded in sound policy, empathetic practice, and unwavering compassion are paramount to ensuring that every child benefits from an optimal start to life. Child is honored to stand shoulder to shoulder with you in this essential endeavor. Throughout our extensive network of faith-based healthcare facilities, we remain steadfast in championing maternal and child health, integrating lactation supportive policies, and empowering our dedicated frontline teams to compassionately guide families through this critical period. Furthermore, we wish to underscore the pressing need to explore the strategic potential of breast milk banking, particularly for preterm infants, orphaned newborns, and mothers facing medical complexities. Collaborative research into its feasibility, safety protocols, and cultural sensitivity within the Ghanaian landscape is highly encouraged. A rigorously regulated breast milk bank could become a crucial lifeline for many, thereby bolstering our collective dedication to equity, innovation, and the survival of our children. We are particularly heartened by the wealth of diverse expertise assembled here, spanning fields from neonatology to psychiatry, public health to midwifery. Your valuable perspectives, groundbreaking research, and lived experiences will undoubtedly shape the future trajectory of breastfeeding advocacy, both within Ghana on a global scale. May this conference serve as a rich source of inspiration, collaborative synergy, and renewed dedication. And may the connections forged here reverberate outwards, touching homes, clinics, classrooms, and communities, fostering an environment where mothers are empowered, babies are nourished, and systems are profoundly transformed. Nana Chair, all protocols observed, may the meditations of our hearts and plans for advancing lactation in Ghana be acceptable to the people and fruitful in implementation. Thank you.
Thank you. Before the keynote address, we have a seasoned poet who is here to give us a poem on breastfeeding. Please, let's welcome Mami Efia Nyakwanswida.
Good morning, mummies and daddies. My name is Mami Efia Nyakwanswida. The title of my poem is Mommy's Milk, a gift so true. When I was born so soft and small, I couldn't walk, I couldn't crawl. But mommy held me so close and tight and fed me milk both day and night. Her milk was warm, her touch was sweet. It made my heart and tummy meet. No bottles then, no spoons, no cup. Just mommy's milk to fill me up. It helped me grow. It helped me play. It makes me strong in every way. It made me smile. It made me shine. I knew that love was truly mine. But mommy didn't do it alone. She needed some help in our home. A gentle hug, a quiet check, a smile and breath. Auntie cook while mommy, everyone helped while I was in bed. So every baby just like me needs love and care to be healthy, happy, full of cheer with mommy's milk so close and near. There is something we can all do to help. And breastfeeding is a precious start. It feeds the body and the heart. So let us all shout, both big and small. Support for moms is best for all. Support for moms is best for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mami Efianya Kwasweja. Support for mom is best for all. My yana and mama phone so they need help. Support for mom is best for all. Thank you, Ohima. Please, with a round of applause, let's welcome Mrs. Grace Billy. She is the District Director of Health to give us the keynote address. Hey, Director Ansembo, no, please.
Thank you, Auntie Josephine. Our beautiful Nana Hima, who is our chair, Honorable MC for Kwadaso Municipal, Honorable Eric Esibe, Honorable Professor Kingsley Nyako, our Member of Parliament for Kwadaso constituency, management of HopeXchange Medical Center, the academia, and our facilitators here in presence, Nananom, colleague health workers, students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all. Please, my name is Grace Billy Kampitip. Kampitip is my father's name. I am Mrs. Nangbe Fuba. Please, I don't want to be divorced when I get home. Thank you. Last year, around the same time, we were here in HopeXchange for the first ever Lactation Conference that was beautifully organized. There were a series of presentations and we learned so much. This year, I'm particularly grateful to HopeXchange Medical Center for organizing this 3 days conference again under the inspiring theme, prioritize breastfeeding, creating sustainable support system. Nana Hima, we all know that breastfeeding, though in a very simplest form, is one of the most powerful acts for child survival. It provides optimal nourishment and serves as the baby's first ever immunity. It safeguards also the health of mothers. It is central to the concept of the first 1,000 days of life, which is a critical window for nourishment and protection that supports optimal growth and cognitive development. Despite its proven benefits, however, UNICEF data shows that most often very too little children worldwide receive the recommended practices. Globally, early initiation stands at 46%, exclusive breastfeeding at 48%, and continual breastfeeding at 64%. In sub-Saharan Africa, however, the figures are slightly higher, 57, 46, and 67% respectively. Here in Ghana, the Demographic and Health Survey reports indicates in 2022 indicated that 53.1% of infants under the month of 6 were exclusively breastfed. Currently, we have the figure, it was 52.3, and there has been a marginal increase from 52.3 to 53.1 in 2022. This means that nearly half of the children do not get exclusively breastfed. Within the Kwadasu municipality, our specific rates for early initiations are 84.4%. That was in 2024. And now 86% for the first half year. Though this is improving, it reminds us that we still have a lot of work to do. Nana Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, when breastfeeding is delayed or there's suboptimal breastfeeding, there can be dire consequences. It is against this backdrop that the HopeXchange Medical Center and its partners are putting this theme into action. A sustainable support system means going beyond advocacy and awareness creation. It demands action, and we have heard from the addresses from the various speakers what they intend to do. I'm particularly happy that they want to establish a breast bank and create units where working mothers and including our clients can sit comfortably and breastfeed. On the policy front, we must enforce the provisions of the LI 1667, the regulations on breast milk substitutes, in every facility across the municipality and beyond. We need to ensure that we make our facilities baby-friendly. On the environment and structure, in our workplaces, be it in the banks, schools, churches, and hotels, or even in the sports stadium, we should be able to normalize breastfeeding. On administration and leadership, Nana Chairman, progress depends on political, social, and our corporate will. As leaders, we must be innovative and adopt evidence-based practices. The municipality should consciously prioritize programs that sustain breastfeeding gains and expand our baby-friendly initiatives. And I'm particularly grateful that both the MC and the Member of Parliament are with us today. On the family front, breastfeeding is not only the mother's responsibility, it is a parental responsibility. Fathers, grandparents, and extended family members, as we have heard from our little champion in the poetry recital, need to support women, especially the first-time mothers. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our maternal and child health record booklet is a classical, valuable resource that can assist families with breastfeeding and infant feeding practices. On the health systems, we need to ensure that facilities in our municipality are made baby-friendly and staffed with well-trained service providers with clear guidelines that support us to practice optimal breastfeeding. We need to also be able to clear all myths and misconceptions regarding breastfeeding. And I am sure that the facilitated 3 days conference on lactation, I encourage our facilitators and all participants, our partners and stakeholders to share your experiences and innovations and help us with solutions that will help us overcome our challenges. And remember, breast milk is divinely designed for the infant and not for the fathers. Thank you.
I thank you, Director. The last part is not for the fathers. The last part, please, can we say it? It's not for the fathers are not saying anything. They are silent. It's not for It's not for you, please. Please, please, it's not for you. Okay. Please, we have some important people here that I would like to mention their names. We have Professor Jekuap Lanjru. This professor, if you don't know her, then you are not in Ghana. She is a professor of child health, KNUST, and Kumasi South Hospital. Prof, please, you're welcome. We again have Dr. Mary Eni Amponsa. She is a senior faculty member, head of the Maternal and Child Health Department, College of Health Science, University of Ghana. She traveled all the way from Accra to attend this event. Please, Doc, you're welcome. Again, we have our CWA women also here. Please, let's see you. Good. Let's welcome our General Manager of HopeXchange Medical Center, as he has something important to say.
Thank you, Joe. By the way, the men don't drink breast milk. You are aware of that. Nana Konama Dampon, the third, Queen Mother of Paramount Queen Mother of Mpasaso, sitting as the chairperson. The Honorable Eric SCB, our MC, and Honorable Professor Kensley Nyako, our MP. All the protocols observed. Today marks another milestone in the 9-year journey of HopeXchange Medical Center as we commence the 2025 Lactation Conference. The theme for this conference is prioritize breastfeeding, creating sustainable support systems. It's very much in line with the vision of HopeXchange Medical Center to promote the well-being of children. I wish to commend the Child Health Department for the various programs and activities over the years in advancing this cause. I echo Child Health Department. Thank you very much. I trust this conference will give participants the opportunity to learn, share ideas, and develop strategies that will positively impact breastfeeding practices, and improve outcomes for mothers and children. Nana Chairperson, project currently under construction at HopeXchange Medical Center. It is right behind the main hospital building. I'm sure at the appropriate time, Nana and the MP and MC and other dignitaries will have the opportunity to go to the place and see this building I'm talking about. This is a 3-story facility sponsored by USAID and was originally scheduled to be completed in August 2025, that is this month. Unfortunately, due to recent development at USAID, funding for the project has ceased, and the hospital must now raise about $300,000 to complete phase 1 of the project. That is, I think, about 30 million Ghana cedis or so. I brought in this because this is a project, when completed, will advance the cause of women and children, which fits exactly into what we are doing today. And at this point, the hospital needs support. And I would like to take this opportunity to humbly appeal to our MC to convey our SOS message to the regional minister. And MC is also representing the regional minister, and to the government, and also to our honorable MP, Member of Parliament for Kwadaso, to also convey our SOS message through the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament and the House to the government. I believe that with these voices united, the government will hear our plea and come to our aid in completing this vital project. And as said, when completed, the project will significantly strengthen child health services in the Ashanti region and beyond. Because currently we receive referrals from other regions outside Ashanti region at our child health unit. I believe that with these voices united, the government will hear our plea and come to our aid in completing this project. And when completed, we sincerely hope the government will respond positively to our call. Nana Chairperson, the well-being of the child today is the well-being of society tomorrow. And I therefore call on all gathered here to support this laudable conference for the good of our society. Thank you, and God bless us all. Nana Epachopi, me Kanakakrawa Asante Kasa. The mechanic say, an media idea, a dason Kodema, HopeXchange Medical Center, a bra, yedi in Fian Kong Hospital, share as ye. The media idea in name, a hospital, so botaya, yakon echo, na bia a share a mofra, so. Ene di anim na womo di anim aye niam abeweba eboa emofra eye die nti n'adwumadi ye mo ma iko se o ma hyehyɛ sa adwumadi amaye ye gidi ye se obi bia oba sa adwumadi bi omo betoatoa adwen adi nkuta ho aboa aye hyehyɛ a ebetimi aboa ama yetimi apagya enkora eye yo bra ewo nufusuo mu na aboa ama enkora ne so yetime nyini na aboa ma amenom na mesre na na eka biom se me mane kakra aka edan bi ayesi ewo ayansabia ha edan a etoaso miensa na edan no ye de sidi ama ema ene emofra a America ban ena na eboayen amayesi sa edan no na nansen nyina atensema akoso a sika na emabiom nti edeka eye America dollar no Empem ahasa abeto hospital yeso. What they call Ghana is going to borrow $1 million crowd pepe abiasa. Abeto hospital yeso as I said itimi etiasa e kan contractor na why na dwuma. Na yehia moa ye de betimi awie sa dwumadie. Timi de adesrede eto yen MC ene MP anim se omomfa omano ntumbi ye mo regional minister amane ye ma ye ne speaker owura Babin ente na abaye so asonte ye gidi ye se panyimfo nyina ede ona ntumu a aban beba obetinu abaye moa na yetima wie sa edan no na ye wie sa edan no a ebeboa enkora apuntuo pa se HopeXchange ye de enkora afrem ya horo a etra Ashanti region eba aha ema yehwe wo mu nti etimi sisa dan no a ebeboa nkora ayaresa edwumadie pa na enedwumadi ayedie yenkai se akora ne ho odin ena ekese daache so oman so benya ahoden nti yenyina yemoa edwumadie enye enkoso edamas
yada si bebre me pa cho mo fancha ye se yade ni nyina ye brofo se yade frafra me pa cho okasa edi ho eye yenya yempi ewo your constituency imu. Our Honorable Professor Kingsley Nyako. Please, let's welcome him. Ensemble.
The chairperson for this conference, this occasion, Nana Konama Dampon, the third, Queen Mother of Mpasaso one traditional area and other traditional leaders here present. The Municipal Chief Executive of Kwadaso, Honorable Eric Asibe, the administrator and leadership of this facility, friends from academia, beautiful students, our friends from the media, and all other dignitaries who are here present to enjoy the second edition of the conference organized by HopeXchange Medical Facility. I want to say good morning to us all, and I'm honored to be with you this morning. And I chair, with your permission, today is exactly a week that we painfully lost 8 gallant compatriots of this dear nation of ours. That was a Black Wednesday. We didn't wish this to have happened, but it has. So tragic and painful. And I want to take the opportunity once more to express our most profound sorrow and sadness to the family of our departed friends, colleagues, brothers who died on the line of duty. So painful. May their souls and other departed souls rest in peace and in the bosom of our Maker. Initially, when I heard names of professors being mentioned from KNUST, I was asking myself, what about those from the premier university? And luckily, I had one from the University of Ghana. In our University of Ghana and KNUST, the foremost universities that are doing so well to provide competent health professionals to help develop this nation of ours. I also want to take the opportunity, the permission from the chairperson of this occasion, to appreciate the contributions of our health professionals, especially the medical doctors and lecturers from academia, for their enormous contribution towards health delivery and access of our country. The doctor to patient ratio in this country is about 1 to 10,450 against the World Health Organization's threshold of 1 to 1,320. So it means that our medical doctors are doing so well to ensure that we are healthy. I want us to, put hands together for our gallant medical doctors. When it comes to nurses, we don't even know, the numbers even vary. But the WHO threshold is 1 to 1,000. But we are way, way, way beyond that. And I want to plead with our government to ensure that we get more medical doctors, more nurses who are well catered for. Their well-being is very crucial. But some of them are leaving our shores and they're going elsewhere because of low remuneration. But we can do better. We can do better. And if you are resetting, and I'm pleading with the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the MC is here, my very good friend, I'm sure he will convey this message to the President that governance is a continuum. So, I mean, we need to up the betterment of our health professionals. Today's conference is themed prioritizing breastfeeding, creating sustainable support systems. I don't want to pretend to be a medical professional or expert in this area. I'm only a psychologist who used to teach at the University of Ghana. But I want to share some few thoughts about today's program. Breastfeeding is very important for the developing child. It contains everything the baby needs to grow and develop. It provides a natural formula of minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants. Breast milk supports the baby's health to achieve the following. It is easy to digest due to the immature nature of the tummy and intestines and other organs. Again, it contains antibodies that protect the body against infections and boost the immune system. It promotes healthy weight balance or gain. It has the right amount of water, fats, minerals, vitamins, and proteins for the baby's proper development. It changes in composition to meet the baby's nutritional needs over time. It promotes proper brain function. It lowers the baby's risk of being affected by diseases such as whooping cough, bacteria, meningitis, asthma, leukemia, pneumonia, childhood obesity, among others. Lactating mothers also, kind of mothers benefit by having a reduced risk of predisposition to cardiovascular diseases, high blood pressure, breast cancer, osteoporosis, among others. And God, there is a conference. I know that the experts here, the professors and doctors who are going to oversee this conference will provide us with insights, research to help our mothers, in particular, to appreciate breastfeeding of their kids because of some misconception that mothers have. And I'll be happy, and I'm pleading with the Health Directorate and the Assembly, of which I'm an ex-official member, to intensify our educational outreach programs targeting the young girls and our mothers to breastfeed their children, the babies, because of the benefits that the children will have, making them better in terms of their academic prowess and also their healthy development. And I'm happy that one of the speakers did say that it is not only the responsibility of the mothers, but us all of us must get involved in this and ensure that we provide the best for our children. Our children are all that we have. We need to give them a better future. We need to provide the environment that will help them to function well, so that where some of us will leave this country to, they will make sure that we get the best. And I want to wish us all the best. And I'm praying that all of us will come together to do the best for this country. Let's love this country the more. And let's give our best for this country, because it's all that we have as a people. And I'm sure that if we're able to do this, Ghana might be the best. I always say that we cannot build this country within a short time, especially when we compare this country to advanced countries. US of A, Canada, Britain, they've developed long time before us. But we can get there. We can get there. If we contribute our quota, we give our best, and we even know more, even in our grave. If you see Ghana becoming better one day, we can say that effective contribution makes sure that it happens. On that score, you've been so all right. Okay, it was not doing so. It was accident, right? And the administrator, please, your call. I think we'll take it up. The government will do its part to the MCE. As a member of parliament, I have a tool that I can use. I will have to bring this to the attention of the Minister for Health through Parliament. I will have to ask a question for him to come and answer and tell us the plans that he has to ensure the completion of this facility. That is what I can do, and I promise that I'll take it. We are on recess. We are going to go back likely in October, and it will be one of the questions I'm going to ask to demand answers regarding how we have to get this facility done. May God bless us all and make this country of us great and strong. Thank you very much. Oh, I think Mamin Kachi Kakra. Isn't Pamacho. So I can put you in Papa. Yeah, can you say, and then I'll keep a pepena, you and no a toy. A idea, na Yama Abusiafono shedding. Namianko phobia, omo yed madia bow minor, and konya plane quenchia area. I go upon the tree or more Busiafo way. Sanso Eka say, Yenyanama, omo ye health professionals, doctor for nurse for number 9 here, I'm betting me abuano, number nuswa, doctor for nipa bakon, nipa 10,450. Aden. Offer World Health Organization, 1,000, 2,320. And you know, I buy no more than so they number ni bit me artiso. Then we say John Mahama or my penny, what by or research omwa na yentimi enya more numbers. Na be board doctor for nurse for about let me say. The amount of people now, if we are more corny, Sikasem say, about me, Buana Sikasem Koya, do not better. Do not na, me fee say, a beboa amena, I have share a dim. By the common fear, make kind of tree. I agenda 119, ya debano. Ah, ye, Benjamin, son, and this for about 1 month twice of mine.